In C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Narnia is under the rule of the evil white witch. And she has the power to turn anyone who disagrees with her into stone. And she's made Narnia a frozen wasteland of terror. It seems impossible to oppose this witch. Impossible, that is, until 4 children from our world come into the land of Narnia. And this begins the movement that then leads Aslan to come in and change the land of Narnia completely. What we see in Narnia mirrors what we see in Isaiah this morning with the Israelites and with God. Because Aslan is the stand-in for Jesus, for God, in the Narnia books. We see him come in and transform the land of Narnia for the better. And that's what God is doing with Israel, as we see in the book of the prophet Isaiah this morning. At this point in Isaiah, we hear that God is coming in, creating new heavens and a new earth. This is long after Israel has been exiled from their homeland. The Israelites, year in, year out, disobeyed the Lord. They turned away from God, abandoned God for their own selfish desires. And so because of that, they were led away out of their own land into the rule of other empires, first the Assyrians, then the Babylonians. But the good news is that in this time, the Israelites rethought about what they were doing. They allowed themselves to let God in for the first time in a long time. And in doing so, they paved the way for God to come back into their hearts, to transform them. And as the words of the prophet Isaiah lead us to in our reading today, they once again, because of this transformation, are able to return to their homeland of Israel once again. Now, this transformation that we see both in Narnia and in Israel is the same sort of transformation we see in baptism today. This can be a hard and difficult world to live in. There's sin and darkness all around us. But baptism is a reminder that God is making all things new. In spite of all the darkness and sin around us, God is coming in to recreate us, to make us into something new. And that's what we celebrate in baptism today. And the great news for Ava as we baptize her is that she will never know a time of that darkness around her. She's being made new now. And so for her whole life, she'll have that pleasure that the Israelites took a long time to get, that Narnia took a long time to receive. That many of us here have taken a long time to receive in our own hearts. she'll forever have that gift of God's presence, of Jesus in her life always. Baptism is a reminder of what God is working in each and every one of us. It's a reminder of how Aslan came in and made Narnia new. It's a reminder of how God came into the hearts of the Israelites, and through their letting God in, they were able to return to their homeland once again. It's a reminder of what God is working in us, making all things new in our hearts, making all things new in the world around us. And we're thankful today that we can give this gift to Ava so that she might never know a time without God in her own life. And for that gift of love and grace we're about to bestow on Ava, that we have all received through our own baptisms, we can truly say, thanks be to God.